Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we're working on this Craftsman LT1000. Just picked it up last night. Won't run. And initially when I went there to look at it, I couldn't hear the fuel solenoid on the bottom of the carburetor clicking, so it wasn't getting any fuel, but it ran with fuel dumped down the carb, so I went with it. It ran fine with a little bit of dribbling fuel down the carb, so I picked it up. It does have a deck. It's not on the tractor right now, it's still in the truck, so we'll be going over that as well. This is another resale mower. This one's hydrostatic, and it's got a 20 HP twin in it. So while it was still in the trailer, I tried to get it running so I didn't have to push it off. And I got the solenoid to click. I just tapped it a little bit so it was sticky. I got it to click now, and it still wouldn't start. It would still run with fuel down the carb, so I was going to get it running and drive it off the trailer, but I figured to make a better video if I just do it on the hoist here. So we'll get it running on the lift. So when I pulled the solenoid out, I'll grab it right here on the bench. So it now works electrically, but when I was unscrewing this, there was water coming out of the carburetor, so we got to get into that. So let me get some tools gathered, get the hoist lifted up, and we'll get you guys a good angle so you can see, and we'll jump in. Okay, let's get some stuff out of here so we can get to the carb. Heat shield, which is also the 2 bolts that hold the muffler up. Get that out of there. Okay. So we've got our fuel solenoid out of there, and it's dripping water. That's not right. Our choke cable. If I take these 2 screws out, I won't change the adjustment, so let's do that. What size are those, other than tiny? 6 M&Ms? No. $7.30. Oh, that's a whole assembly. So we'll unhook the Z-bend from the choke lever of the carburetor. And this can just go to the side, and we didn't change the adjustment. So that's good. Let's see. Should be able to just get the bolts out of the... Oh, dang it. I think I gotta take the top cover off. Because I got to get to the fuel line here. Cover's blocking it. Top bolts of the intake manifold over on the left side, well, right side of the tractor. That's covered. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to dip this carb anyways, but yeah, we can maybe just get the bowl, sneak the bowl out of there first. Let us see. Let's grab a Phillips screwdriver bit. Number 2, Phillips. Where are you? There you are. There you go. And that. And a 1/4-inch socket. Let's see if we can sneak her out of there. I know you guys can't see, but really it's dark, so I can't see either. Sometimes these are very, very tight. And they want to cam out. Like that. Just like that. Precisely like that. Oh, that one cracked. It's Phillips and flat, so let's get a flat bit in there. See, possibly, if it'll crack loose. Light bulb. Maybe. Get in there. Crack loose. Oh, there's the phone again. Phone is a never-ending thing. Busy time. There's one screw thrown on the floor. Honestly, I'm not even sure if this bowl will come all the way out with a bracket tray and everything down here. Come on now. There's the other screw. Let's see what we got. Oi! We got a ton of water out of there. Gross. Well, they don't run on water, so. Okay, does this come out easy? It does. Okay, let me show you this. Get me that solenoid. There we are. Okay, so here's how this works. This is in the bottom of the carburetor, inside the bowl, and this is the bowl nut. So this threads into here. So when you shut the key off, what happens is this plunger shoots up into the top of this, and it blocks the fuel from going into the carburetor. It's supposed to prevent backfires and stuff. But the fuel inlet to actually go into the carburetor is this screwed in jet right here. And I'm not sure, because we don't have a lot of light bulbs on this side of the shop. You can focus anytime. Anytime. Anyways, that jet, she's plugged with poo. Carb is getting no fuel because of that. It's a little screw-in jet, like a motorcycle or any other small carburetor. That would explain it. That would definitely explain it. Oh, she's tight. I'm going to put it in a vise. I'm going to blow the crap out of it. And I'm just going to put it back together, see if it runs. Hang on, we'll get that cleared out. Okay, so we got that chunk of debris out of the jet. Got it screwed back in. I'm just going to throw the bowl back on there. And, well, I'm going to wipe it first. At least give it a fighting chance. Come on. Give her a wipe. I think she'll run. What do you guys think? That's all it was. It wasn't getting fuel, and it would run if I dumped fuel down the carburetor. Well, that would explain it. Okay, she's wiped out. You know what? You know what? I'm going to take a clean something and put it under there, and I'm going to give that key a little Hoosier Faja, and we'll see what comes out. I'm curious to know if it's pumping water into the carburetor or if the water got in just from sitting. So let's do that. Find a clean receptacle. We'll use a white coffee cup. I always use this for gas. It's just this white coffee cup. If you wipe it out good enough, you can still use it for coffee, but let's see. Oh, there's the phone again. So, no throttle, because we don't need it. I don't want it to start now. I'm going to pull the plug wires off, because again, I don't want it to start. That's gonna get new plugs anyways, because those are crusty. Can we get it in? Oh, I think we might be able to manage. Okay. I'm gonna give her a crank, because it's got a fuel pump. It needs to have the crank in. Fuel is definitely pumping in. I can see it. You guys can't see it, but I can. Oh no. You got to see it. Anybody want some Tang? Oh, that's horrible. That's terrible. At least it smells like gas. It smells like gas, but it's like mostly water. Oh no. I bet you the tank's full of water. That sucks. This style of gas cap, where are you looking? Just try and pay attention at least. This style of gas cap with the float for the meter, they're notorious for leaking. And this is under the seat, so if the seat was tipped up and it sat like that for a while, then it's quite possible that it's continually rained into the gas tank. That's horrible. Huh. Well, let's see. I'll give her some more cranking action. Oh boy, I don't want to pull a gas tank off. We'll crank it some more and see what comes out of that. Oh, it's getting better. It's not quite so orange, but it's still half gas, half water. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Gas tank's got to come off. That sucks. Well, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna pull the fuel line off, and it might gravity feed most of the tank empty. I know he dumped a ton of gas in it when we tried to get this thing started, so it's got like quarter tank. Well, half a tank, and it's a bigger tank if it's under the seat. So I'll get that cleared out and we'll turn the camera back on. It's always something. Okay, so I've got the carb bowl primed. Flushed out that tank about 1,165 times, and fuel filter is now filled with clear fuel with no water in it. So we're good. I just drained out the fuel and shoved a rag down in there and swished it around until it came out dry, and it was fine. So that's that. Like I said, I've primed up the carb. Our valve works now. Ah, you can hear it. It works. So let's see what happens. So I'm not going to choke it because, like I said, carb's primed. Let's see what happens. Ready? Go. Oh, she fired. Oh, I did change the plugs too. Checking for fuel leaks. like it. I like it a lot. Just stand by a sec, I got some company. Okay, there we go. A few minutes later. Friend stopped by, so we chatted for a couple of minutes, and customer stopped by and bought a lawnmower, and another customer stopped by and bought a rod and tractor, so we're back to this. It's the season. So it runs awesome. That's good. Now I gotta get it out of here. I've got a customer's, the heck is that thing? The Yamaha Roadstar 1100. That's got to come in. It's running rough. You put a new air filter on it, K&N, and it's running too lean, so we got to look at that and rejet it with a dyno jet kit. So I'm going to pause this tractor and get it out of here, and we'll get something else on the hoist for now. But I'm going to pick this video back up because we got lots of other work to do on it. We got to check in and make sure that all the drives and belts and everything is good. Still got to get the deck in here and get that figured out. So we'll jump into the next segment of the video in a little bit. Okay, we're a few days later. The tractor is running good. All the mechanicals have been done on that. The oil's good. It's got fresh fuel in it, filter, all that stuff. It's golden. Valves are good. Everything's set on it. We moved on to the deck. So when I purchased it, it had a new spindle here with the pulley. It had an old belt on it, which I have jettisoned. Ordered a new one. I already ordered this spindle for it, but I didn't realize that I don't have the pulley. So I had to order a pulley, and we do have new blades for it, but we're going to wait till we have all the parts, and we're going to get that together. This spring here, that's a brake return spring. It's old and crusty. This is old and crusty. That's old and crusty. Well, no, it's not. It's missing. So I ordered a couple of new springs for that, and I have one for here, so we'll be swapping that out. The idlers are good, so we're okay there. And we have moved on to another tractor until I get parts for this one. So we'll come back to this once I get the parts. I have nothing on the lawn for sale. They're all gone. Anything that was ready is now gone. So I got to get hustling on these things. Okay, so where we're at with this is I got my parts in, and we're just going to slam those on. I've already got the pulley on there. This is the new pulley that had to go on that new spindle, because I forgot that I didn't have a pulley, so I ordered one. We've got a couple of return springs here. These return springs will go on the brakes, so when you disengage the blades, these things move and disengages the blades, and it allows these springs to pull these brake shoes against the pulley to stop the blades quickly. Well, there's one there. This one's already got one on it, but we're going to replace it just because it's old, so I'll put a new one on it. I'll save the old one. Got me. Possibly use that in a future application, but that's good enough. I already checked the idlers. The idlers are good. So this is basically at rest position. The cable to actuator goes through here, and it pulls on this rod. And when it pulls this rod, it tightens the belt. And you can see, watch that arm and this arm. It pulls the arms away from takes the brake pads away from the pulley. Lets them freewheel. I'm just going to spray a little lube under there. It's nothing seized up. I'm just going to give her a quick little shot of some penetrating oil. Deep Creep, my favorite. Just going to get it liberally in there. I don't want to go too crazy. I might just shoot a real quick coat of paint on this thing, just to freshen it up. I'm just going to lube everything that pivots. That should do it. Oh, that's smoother already. Nice. Yep, that'll work just fine. Wonderful. These blades, I do have a pair of blades for it. I got them in. Get over there. And of course, one spindle's missing the nut and the bolt. I think I have it somewhere. I'll have to look for it. This is the spindle that was on the deck when I bought the tractor. So you need a little scraping under here. It's not too terrible. There's a little bit of grass in there, but nothing crazy. I think it's these two blades. One here, one there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are for 42. Yep, that's that one. Where did that bolt go? Might have to go check the cup holder of the tractor. I think that's where it is. But we can put the other blade on there. Just verify that it doesn't interfere anywhere. We'll give it a full rotation here. It doesn't hit the deck. This one doesn't hit the deck. They don't hit each other in the middle. And they're lining up equally. So I think we're okay here. Oh yeah, everything's nice and flat. I believe that's all for this tractor. We already went through over the rest of it and it's all running great. I'm gonna give it a quick little wash. But as far as this tractor goes and as far as this video goes, this is all we've got to do on it. Just gotta put the other blade on there, find a bolt and a washer and get her jammed down and tighten up. We'll hang, I'll probably just squirt a coat of paint on this thing just to clean it up a little bit. And I'll clean the tractor up and that'll be that, ready for resale. I think we'll cut this one off here. From here on in, it's just tightening a couple of bolts and spray painting. So thanks for joining me on this video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It encourages me. I like it. I like seeing the thumbs up. But if you don't like the video, give me a thumbs down. That's fine too. Thanks again for joining me. Till the next one, take care.